Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to the Tyesse Report Live. Um, we have breaking news. Um, did they get my audio in the beginning? Let me start over. Thank you for tuning into the Tyesse Report. We have a bit of breaking news with our LA Mayor Eric Garcetti. He has tested positive for COVID-19. If you're wondering why, you can't see me is because I'm having one of those days. I'm having an anxiety day. And when I see myself and I know what I look like when I'm stressed, it makes the stress worse or the anxiety rather worse. So that's why I'm audio only today, y'all. And I hope that's okay. I hope that's okay, Ty Squad, that we're audio only today. I'll try to come on and maybe towards the end if I can, but um as I said, I'm having a really bad anxiety day, and I don't know. I was talking to Sheba before the show, and I've tried to wing it without medication, but yeah, or I'm gonna have to definitely do something, as far as this anxiety goes, because it's becoming a bit much. Um, so that being said, um, okay, I'm trying to see where I want to go first. Well, let's talk about the Virginia race and the New Jersey race. Um, you know what, you guys? I'm trying so hard, you guys, to push through and be here and give and give. Um, and I know in December I'm gonna have to take a break from my show um for a month just to give myself time to um you know work through the anxiety. I believe so much is playing part in this. Losing my sister, Ariel, the pandemic took a toll on everybody mentally. And it's a lot. It really is a lot. And um after a while, you try to cope as much as you can. You really try to cope as much as you can, but when you have someone like Ariel, who's like a person that I talk to every day, um, and she's no longer here, um, yeah, Lawanda says, go back to Lawanda. So sorry, praying you feel better soon. Perhaps medication for a while will help. It did it for me, and I wasn't on it forever. Yeah, that's the thing, because you don't want to become codependent, you guys. You know, Michelle said I feel the same today. Well, it's good to be able to come on and talk to people, but you don't want to come on and like break down live on the air. That's a big fear that people that's a big fear that we have, you guys. People that deal with anxiety, you don't want to have a panic attack live on the air. You don't want to pass out because you can become lightheaded. You can feel faint, Um, but when it comes to the camera, you guys, when you see yourself in the reflection, and I know what I look like when I'm anxious, or I know what I look like when I'm stressed, that's gonna, so that's why I said, Sheba, let's just do audio only today. Um, and let's go from there. Um, Thank you, Gail. Also, in the morning of my shows, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the thought starts early in the morning around 8 a.m. and then it builds up to where I'm at right now. I have to do the show today. And what I don't understand is how can I go on live after this? I can go on live and talk to people for a whole hour on my Facebook Live. But when I'm on Pyro Media, this happens. And the only thing I can attribute it to is because, um, you know, there's so many people watching and other people outside of your regular circle. Like there are people on YouTube, and it may not be a million people, but there are a lot of people that don't watch from my regular circle. And I think my circle is very comfortable with me. Gail and Kevin and Rochelle and so maybe that's why I can end this live right now, y'all. Go on Facebook Live and do a whole hour without a problem. So I think that's what it is. But when I come on in a controlled environment, when I say controlled, I mean structured environment. And you know, yeah. So as I talk to y'all, I'm coming down a little bit, but I definitely didn't want to come on here and, have an anxiety attack. But Danny Marie hit me up yesterday. Danny Marie hit me up on Monday, and she was telling me how um the blessing and how vulnerable and how open I am and how I'm helping people. And sometimes the ego um the ego doesn't receive that. The ego doesn't get that. The Tyesse, you're a bad bitch. It doesn't want to hear, you're helping other people through your story and through your pain or your issue. The ego just wants to come on here and knock this out the park. That's what the ego wants to do. And you know, Melanie says, okay, Christopher Brock followed you. Thank you, Christopher Brock. I just started a new anxiety med today. Cool, Melanie. Um, but I haven't dealt with this since 1996, 97, shortly after my mother passed away. Grief did this to me, unresolved grief. And now we're right back to this again. And that's why I attributed a lot of it to my sister Ariel's passing, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I jumped right. I didn't take no time off, y'all. I didn't. She died December 21st. I was back in my chair December 23rd. I really did. And I felt like, she would want me to keep going. And yeah, she might want you to keep going, but she would also want me because she dealt with anxiety. She dealt with the same thing I'm dealing with. So she was keen on her and she went to therapy and she took her medication. But I'm a pill phobic, and so um I am actually on mental health leave as of today for working till Monday. And it's a conversation, y'all, that I'm so glad that we're having here on the Tyesse report, because when I talked about the diabetes journey, y'all, my inbox blew up, My inbox blew up. And it was a lot. It was so much that people were telling me, Tyesse, I just deal with it. I deal with it. And so the mental health journey, anxiety and panic attacks is the same. Like I said, early in the morning on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I start to think about the show, and then I build myself up, and then by 11 o'clock, I'm in full panic mode. 11:30, I'm already in full, symptoms. So, hey, Sean, we just got off the phone with my sister, Sean LeBode. One of our friends, Tracy, her homegoing service is going to be this Saturday in Compton. So we're going to be sending out healing vibes for her family and all of her friends. So, yeah. But I thank y'all. I thank y'all. She would told me, because we were talking before the live, and she was said, Tyesse, the thing is that the Thai squad, they got you, so you don't ever have to worry about anything like that. And I told Islands, I got that. The Thai squad and the love that they already have, shown me, I'm cool on the Thai squad. But I just, it's really rough, you guys. But I still say this. Somebody's gonna have to really do some detailed work. Somebody's gonna have to do some detailed work on what this pandemic did to us mentally, because not going out of your house, you're scared. When you go in the grocery store, I'm a hypochondriac. When you go in the grocery store, you're scared. Am I touching something with coronavirus on it? That person just passed me. You've been dealing with that for 2 years, you know? And as I led with, the intro, Mayor Garcetti has just tested positive. We have word that he is in a hotel, isolated and quarantined in a hotel. So coronavirus has died down, but it has not gone anywhere. You know, um, the 90s. I strongly suggest. I had to be hospitalized. Sometimes the medicine for a little while, help to make your therapy work easier for a short period of time. Yeah. So, well, yeah, yeah. When you have issues, with your health, the health anxiety is a big part component. You got health anxiety, you got grief you're dealing with, So it is a lot. Tie Squad, new followers and friends, but I do thank y'all. I do thank y'all for all of the love. It's unbelievable how the mind works. As soon as the live concludes, as soon as this live concludes, I go sit on the couch and it's like a balloon that you pop and it just fizzes out. I the mind is the is just I don't know. I don't know how this is. I don't know how this is, what it is, but uh well, no, I'm fine with the diabetes. With the diabetes, I do know that it can cause diabetes and anxiety go together, diabetes and depression go together. But my numbers are not to that point, Gail, where I would have that type of situation. But I will definitely bring that up, as well when I talk to somebody. So, and I even had recently, I had a talk with my insurance carrier, and they gave me a whole list of therapists that are covered by my insurance. I wrote it all down and just, life happens and then you move on with your day. But I'm definitely going to virtual therapy. You don't even have to go in. So yeah. Okay, Gail, I will definitely ask them about the connection because I do know they are connected. Yeah, I will do that, Gail. Okay. Um, so um, VA, Virginia, has been called. It's over in Virginia. New Jersey is too close to call, but Governor, what is his name? You should have wrote it down, Tyesse. Governor What's His Face? Governor What's His Face has got a slight lead over in New Jersey overnight. So they're still counting mail-in ballots. So we are praying and hoping everything works out over in New Jersey. Okay, so the trending topics, the trending Governor Murphy. Thank you, Volvo. Governor Murphy. I'm over the whole Democratic Volvo. All y'all, I'm just like, y'all go on, do what you want to do, blow it up. I don't care. I'm sick of Democrats. I'm sick of Manchin. I'm sick of Uncle Joe. I'm sick of all of them. Just all of y'all get in a van and recreate the final scene from Thelma and Louise. I have a docket that I condensed down today, so we don't have a lot of stories. I knew that I was going to be on, and I said, well, I don't want to overdo it. So instead of 3 stories per segment, I'll do 2 stories per segment, and to chop it down and still have a little time left over for the word for the day. Listen, our trending item number 1 is Wendy Williams ratings have went up 33%. That's y'all. It's like y'all trying to kill this woman. Her ratings have went up 33% in her absence, and Sherry Shepherd was on today. She was killing it. No shade. Them shoulder pads were a mess, but she was killing it today as guest co-host. You know, I may have somebody come in and fill in for me on the Tyesse report, this month. If I have, days where I can't come on, I may just have a fill-in host. But if who I bring on, well, should I do that, y'all? Would y'all want me to bring in somebody on my off days? Should I just take the day? Should I take the day off, y'all? Or should I leave my chair blank? I don't know. I don't know who can do this like I do it, but what should I do, y'all? Should I bring somebody in on my days when I'm not feeling the best? I'll join as a co-host from Chicago. Should I bring? I tell y'all, this is not. I see people all the time, and they're trying to do this, girl. You can't. It's not working, girl. Just leave the chair blank. Girl, this is not easy. It's not because you have to hold people's attention and you have to know what you're talking about. And then you have to be a bad bitch wit wise. So wit wise, you have to be witty and funny. Okay, just rest when you have to. No one. I'm gonna try it one day and see what happens, y'all. I'll see who I can bring in. Okay, but get well, Wendy. The B-Boy Blues trailer is out, y'all. The B-Boy Blues trailer is out, and it's looking a little too artsy to me. It looks a little too artsy to me, so I'll check it out, but it's not what I envisioned. Jussie Smollett is directing. Okay, so I don't know, y'all. Mm, okay, so Pfizer shots are going into arms as we speak right now. Ages 5 to 11. We got full approval from Pfizer. We're happy for the babies. Also, the thing about it is that these babies are, contracting COVID at really great numbers. So we're praying and working daily, pharmacologically to make sure that everything is okay for them. So, yeah, we get you and love you. Okay, good, Sherman. 5 to 11, the babies are getting the shots. Um, a Rhode Island priest, a Rhode Island Catholic priest. Okay, what did he do? Oh, he sent porn. He sent porn over the internet on the church's computer. It sounds about right. That's what they give. Yeah, I believe it. So, sir, you sending porn on the church computer? Oh, okay. This is in Rhode Island, y'all. Up and through that way, Boston, all up and through there, Catholics and they cover up all of that. Watch a movie called Spotlight, and then there's another movie called Doubt. You'll love it too. Um, Spotlight is nonfiction and Doubt is fiction. I may watch that this afternoon. I love movies like that. Okay, let's move to sports, you guys. Now, listen, we know what the lead story is. The Atlanta Braves wore the Houston Astros completely out last night, and they are now World Series champions, the first time in 25 years. Amen. Um, it was kitty porn. It was kitty porn, Dante. Hello, thank you for joining. Um, okay. They'll cover it up. They'll move it to Hartford or Newark. He'll be okay. So, congratulations to the Atlanta Braves. Okay. Henry Ruggs, Las Vegas Raiders. Wait a minute, I thought the Raiders were Los Angeles. When did this happen? Where was I at? But it says Las Vegas Raiders, you guys. Is that correct? Las Vegas Raiders? Whatever it is, honey. Las Vegas, Albuquerque, whatever it is. Okay, Henry Ruggs in sports news has a DUI with a felony vehicular manslaughter charge. He's facing life in prison. Was going 150 miles per hour. 150. Hit a car, killed the woman. The car blew up. The woman dead on arrival, just dead instantly. So somebody said they moved. Okay. Wow. So Henry Ruggs, African American NFL player with the Las Vegas Raiders. You are Molly, you in trouble. Okay. Money, drunk, driving 150 on a street, y'all. Not the freeway, but the streets. And in entertainment news, y'all, listen. We heard about the Real Housewives of Dubai coming in 2022. The Real Housewives of Pomona, the Real Housewives of Hawthorne, the Real Housewives of Carson. Wonderful. The Real Housewives of Duarte. Okay, girl. So Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill are standing fast, and Mike Hill says that is not his meat. It's not his meat. And Cynthia Sugar Mama Bailey, twice divorced, says that she's standing by her man. What do they expect? They moved them to Las Vegas where drinking is legal. Oh, okay, Amber. So The DUI should have been since the DUI should have been expected because alcohol is legal in Las Vegas, and if you drink, you should go 150 on a. Okay, okay, niece. I get your point though. Okay, money and fame and access is often, everybody said the meat that was in the picture, which I haven't got a chance to see yet. I only saw a blurred out picture of the meat. They say the meat was pretty, but Mike said that's not his meat, y'all. Hey, Larry. Listen, at this point, girl, you're going to stay with him anyway, Cynthia. Okay, so, I'm looking forward to the Real Housewives of Dubai. I'm looking real forward to that. Just to do a recap for those that are coming in late, the mayor of Los Angeles, who's about to leave, has tested positive for coronavirus. So listen, honey, Corona ain't playing with these kids out here. And we're still following the races in Virginia and New Jersey. New Jersey, look, it looks like it's going to be real close, y'all. But Governor Murphy looks like he'll be able to pull this off. But anything can happen. Wendy Williams, overall mother Wendy Williams, it's like that they're trying to kill this woman. Her numbers are shot up 33%. That's like if I bring somebody on to fill in for me and all of my viewership go up, I wouldn't know what to do. As I said before, the vaccines for the babies are available now through Pfizer. Henry Ruggs like he's going to prison. Yeah, Henry, baby, listen, don't drop the soap, brother. So we're happy about the vaccines for the kids. I covered the story about the Rhode Island priest and Henry Ruggs, and of course, Cynthia Sugar Mama Bailey. I'm gonna go through some of these comments because I'm a little early, so I'm gonna go through a couple of comments. No, they athletes, all they do is party. It was a setup by the league. Well, they're saying that Alec Baldwin was set up. They're saying Mother was set up because why was a bullet even on the set? So they're saying some of the Trumpers may have set Alec Baldwin up. Hello, but whose meat is it? I don't know whose meat that was. But it ain't like, Cynthia know if that's his meat. Girl, if that's his meat or not, Cynthia. Hey, Latrice. I don't believe it's Mike because he's been transparent about his past. So why lie now? Cynthia would have stayed regardless. Yeah, Vegas. Good to see you. Everybody keep asking me, Tyesse, whose meat is it? Well, listen, honey, I don't know. I ain't never seen this meat before. How would I know? They say it's pretty. That's all they say. Everybody kept saying it was pretty. I said it was a trumped up. Yeah, I think Trump may have put them up to putting that bullet to do that to Alec Baldwin. Who knows? But listen, we're at 25 minutes. Okay, let's do the word for the day. Sheila, give me my word for the day. Amber Soprano, you're a mess. Okay, the word for the day is there's a story. I'm not gonna give out the names and all that, y'all. I'm not even gonna go that. But Obnoxious TV is covering it. William McRae and Larry Reed was covering it. Then he pulled it down. So he said, out of respect for the family, a private family moment, he pulled it down. Domestic violence is not a private family moment. Just because it's a pastor and she's a pastor and a city official, that's not a private family moment. It's a teachable moment, Larry. But of course, William McRae, being the evil monstro that he is, he's just putting out there, letting it, but not for reasons that he care. Okay. So I went to Regina Martin. I said her name. Okay, I said her name. I went to Regina Martin's page this morning. I said, let me just go by her page and see what's going on with her. And she's got a whole already. She's got a whole platform, and this is the devil, an assignment from the devil. Girl, we heard the audio from your daughters and your abusive ass husband. This is a trick from the devil. Elijah and Ezekiel. And if you want me to mentor you, girl, how are you mentoring somebody and you sit up here allowing this in front of your 5 kids? The word for the day is, y'all, stop blaming everything on the devil. Melanie Hope from the Real Housewives, not the Real Housewives, Love and Marriage Huntsville, says she has a t-shirt and she has a slogan and it says, God said go. My mother was a victim of domestic violence. So it's very real to me, okay? I didn't witness it. It was before I was born. But she told me the horrors of it, y'all. Stop blaming everything on the devil. And, you know, when you blame it on the devil, it kind of gives you an escape to throw everything in God's lap, you know, and run with, you know what? We're under attack. Everything is warfare. We're under attack. Be clear, y'all, when you are dealing with situations of domestic violence, familial violence. I have a friend that said whenever he, a few years ago, he was telling me, he said, Tyesse, whenever I was introduced to somebody, like my family member, would always tell the people that I was gay. So I never got a chance to show them who I was. Before I could even introduce myself, the person would always out me like it was a scarlet letter. That's a form of violence. People don't know that, but it's a form of violence. And it's very important, you guys, so stop just sitting around talking about, girl, she just evil. That ain't nothing but the devil in her. I ignore her. No, get up and go. Kick rocks. Sometimes y'all, it seems like I'm talking in an echo chamber because so many people just take so much for the sake of, listen, she's a city councilwoman, she's a pastor, he's a pastor. Girl, I know you got to give up a lot. You got to give up your lifestyle. You got to give up that house. You got to restart all over again with one income. I get it, girl. But nothing beats your self-respect and your self-worth. Domestic violence is real. We heard William McCrae's audio. We heard your daughter. Your daughter is saying, you hit me, you hit my mama and my sister. And what, girl, what has to happen? Does somebody have to die before somebody says, you know what, enough is enough? Because what happens is you got 5 girls. Those girls are going to go out and get with men who do the same thing. And it's a whole separate subject, but these DL men, clergy, are beating these women. They try to blame it on because he was in the military and PTSD. But he may not have been in the military all that long for all that, y'all. A lot of these DL men take their anger out on these wives and these beards. That's what Tyesse sees. I'm not downplaying PTSD, but they always come up with something for these abusers. Oh, he hit his head when he was 13. Oh, okay. Girl, look. At the end of the day, y'all, don't make no excuses for this behavior. Don't blame everything on the devil. Get your kids, start your life over, and get down the road. I'm telling y'all, these DL men are just angry. They're angry they got to marry you. They're angry they got to sit up and lay up in the bed with you every night. They're angry they got to have kids with you, and they take it out on your head. I seen Greenleaf. Y'all saw Charity Greenleaf. Look, thank y'all for riding with me through today. It was a rough start, but I got through it. I thank y'all. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. But I'm telling y'all, everything ain't the devil. Some stuff is just, girl, get your bags, get your purse, and exit stage right quickly. Thank y'all. Thank you, Sheba, for the talk before we go on the air. Thank you for your constant encouragement. I love you guys. We're going to try to come on tomorrow night for Tyesse After Dark. I may be on a little later. Um, I'm about to watch a little Netflix, a little Hulu. Everybody's telling me about Colin in Black and White. I got to finish up this other series, y'all, before I can get to Colin in Black and White. So I'm trying to get it all done. I love y'all. Thank you, Danny Marie, for your inbox while I was live on the air. Know that anxiety is real. Stress is real. Grief of a loved one that died during COVID is real. And it can all culminate. Health anxiety is real. Diabetes, high blood pressure, constantly thinking about it. Coronavirus. My loved one just died. I have a show to do. People are looking for me. It is a lot. And it can culminate. So just be mindful of your triggers, everybody. Be mindful of your triggers. Thank y'all again for always supporting me. And while we're supporting, we're asking everybody, the first week of the month, our donations go down very, very, very low. So we want you to continue to support. We don't normally pick back up again until the 4th or the 5th. So the 1st through the 3rd, our donations dry up. And then on the 5th, the 4th, the 5th, everything picks back up. So please be sure to support Tyesse Jackson and this whole brand so that I'm able to stay with Pyro Media and keep growing. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'll see you soon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all of your love. YouTube, Facebook, and everywhere in between. Have a great day. And remember, God said go. Bye.
What's up, Ty Squad? Thank you guys for watching today's episode of the Tyesse Report. This episode is brought to you by Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a Black-owned business focused on providing a safe space for creators and entrepreneurs. We have helped companies, businesses, and brands navigate the biggest communication shift in over 500 years, social media and the internet. If you or someone you know would like to have your brand or business go to the next level, please visit www.pyromedianetwork.com. Please don't forget to follow Tyesse on IG at _Tyesse_report and like on Facebook at facebook.com/theofficialTyesse report. And if you're enjoying the Tyesse Report, please consider watching Tyesse After Dark, airing every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The Tyesse Report, Tyesse After Dark, and the Tyesse Jackson brand wouldn't be here without your support. To continue to show your support, please feel free to donate via Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, or PayPal. The information is below. Alright, Ty Squad, see you on the next.